So, welcome to this shit show. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name's Taylor.
I'm Ryan.
So we're going to be talking about a couple things. We're going to be going over the first 3 episodes of WandaVision. Then we're also going to touch briefly on 105 subscribers. I know that is not a lot compared to a lot of YouTube channels out there, but 100 people is a lot of people. We couldn't fill up this house with 100 people.
You live in a duplex, so no.
That's true. We could try, but it probably wouldn't be very comfortable. So, from us, thank you very much for the support, and thank you very much for the people who watch these videos. Sometimes I hear from people who are watching it, and it makes me really happy. I really love that people watch these videos and enjoy them.
And can I say something?
Yeah.
For the past few months, you've been noticing we've been pumping out videos every other 2 weeks, and we've been trying our best to mix it up a little, throw in something else every other week. And what you guys enjoy the most seems to be the skits, and what particular skits you like, or what skits you want to see, leave a comment down below, and we'll try to fulfill that.
We're trying to do a variety of skits. We're not trying to focus on just one thing. So I think yeah, definitely just from views and likes alone tells us a lot about what you guys are enjoying. Definitely, if you're watching the video, please like it if you like it. I see often that a lot of people watch it, but then I don't get any feedback usually. So yes, I would definitely encourage some feedback. It would help us out greatly.
Even if that means just putting down in the comments saying thumbs up or liked it or anything.
Anyways, with that being said, thank you very, very much. But you got something to say?
No, I was just saying on with WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Yes, Becky. So, WandaVision and Vision. WandaVision. So, disclaimer, I'm going to say this right now. He is a big Marvel fan. He knows a lot more about it than me. He's going to go a lot more in depth than it. I'm very brief on it. I don't know the whole details. But so far, WandaVision, what I've liked about it the most is the mix-up and the very ominous, sword and mysterious, and what mystery on what's going on and why Wanda is in the situation that she is.
So, watching the first 3 episodes, since that's all that's out currently, there's the episode 4 is coming out this Friday. And so, I think, a lot of people are really mixed about the first few episodes, and I think that's mainly because in terms of Marvel, this is very different, but also in terms of Marvel, it's not as action-packed yet, And so I think if there was just a little bit more action, people would enjoy it a lot more. But for me, who really loves Marvel, I'm liking it a lot, especially just from the theories, like the theory building and everything like that. It's very engaging, and you don't see that a lot.
What I'm kind of excited for is to see who is in control of the whole vision that's going on. Like
Mephisto.
The newest Mephisto.
It's gonna be Mephisto.
He thinks it's Mephisto.
I'm like 80% sure it's gonna be Mephisto, and if it's not gonna be Mephisto, it's gonna be Nightmare, which is a pretty big Doctor Strange villain that's gonna be in the second movie.
I'm kind of excited to see who is this Vision because of Endgame, or not even Endgame, Infinity War. Vision's technically not alive anymore; he's dead. And whether this Vision is actually Vision and somehow he came back, or if it's not actually Vision, either outcome, I'm kind of actually looking forward to seeing like who and what happened after Endgame.
The biggest running theory right now is that it is Mephisto. At least that's one of the biggest running theories, and I personally agree with that. Just from the way, like a lot of people are pointing out to the fact that he's acting the same, and like he's acting a lot different, and so I think he's gonna either be revealed to be Mephisto or he's gonna be revealed to never have been there to begin with.
You know, watching WandaVision, every time we watched it, I was like, there's always something odd about when Vision and Wanda are like talking with each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a weird chemistry in the show, and I think what you just said makes sense. That he's not acting like Vision, because Vision's a lot more classic.
Like he would know what's going on.
Yeah, he's
like,
very classy, very proper.
Yeah.
This one, he's more of like a goofball.
Yeah. So in terms of the actual show, again, just from what we're seeing so far, this could change. Out of a 1 to 10 rating, what would you give the first 3 episodes?
Altogether or individually?
Altogether.
I would, if it wasn't for episode 3, I would give it like a 6. But because of episode 3 and the ending and the twist, I'm gonna give it probably an 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if I had to rank individual episodes, episode 2 was not my favorite. I didn't really enjoy it a whole lot. It didn't really progress the story that much as episode 1 and 3. It was kind of like a standstill for a minute.
Mm.
And there's a few answers that were thrown in and a few questions, but like I said, not as much as episode 1 or 3.
I think, as a whole, I'd say about a 8 or a 7.5. So yeah, we touched briefly on theories. Let's go in a bit more in depth on theories. What do you think's going on?
I don't know. Like I said, you're more detailed than this. I don't have
coming from a person who has very basic knowledge on Marvel, like just coming off the movies. What do you think?
I will say, when we saw the trailers for WandaVision, I was not excited for the show, and until he forced me to watch the first episode. I'm very intrigued on, like I said earlier, on where the story is going to progress and who is actually involved, who is a Vision. And my personal theory, I think that Hydra is, and that's pretty easy to guess, that Hydra is the one that is watching Wanda and is trying to control her. And I think that Sword, someone is actually inside Sword, someone
from Sword is in.
Let's cut that part real quick.
What?
Just cut
the part.
Yes, just cut the part.
So you're saying someone from Sword is in
Hydra? Yes.
In Hydra.
And I think that they're trying to, because we obviously know that most of the people inside the Vision or the show are part of whoever is against Wanda, trying to control Wanda, except for the one character, the black lady. I forgot her name.
Monica Rambeau.
Monica. Besides Monica. So Monica got in there somehow. So that means I think that there's an insider, and I think that insider is going to be an old character that was either evil and turned good, or is good and has infiltrated Hydra. That's what I think. How fucking cool would it be if it was the dude from Age of Ultron at the very beginning with the
Strucker?
Strucker, yeah. What if it was Strucker that was controlling it? Or running
I mean,
the show?
Strucker might be involved, but I just think they're gonna save him for more Captain America related things. Like I could see him more realistically showing up in like Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Who was the guy that was inside, or that started the Civil War upon the Avengers?
Oh god, why can't I remember his name? I know who he is. I want to say Zola. Zola's not right. Zemo. Baron Zemo is what his name is.
Okay, I think he is going to be a part of it. I think because they already said he's alive. Of WandaVision.
Well, he's the main villain of, potentially one of the main villains of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I don't think they would put him. They might put him at like a little tag bit at the end, but I don't think.
Well, like, what if he was running that, and that's how they connect WandaVision with Winter and Falcon Soldier? Like, what if the Falcon and Winter Soldier are part of the series of them trying to get WandaVision out?
Possibly.
Sword.
possibly. So what I'm thinking, coming from a person who has grown up with the comics and
Studies.
movies, yeah, I really like diving deep into this stuff.
He studies. This is his thing.
Is that I would definitely say the most realistic thing, because even coming from a studio standpoint, they want to keep it a little disconnected from Falcon and Winter Soldier, mainly because WandaVision is supposed to be setting up all these different storylines for like Spider-Man 3, and that is a whole video in itself, by the way, and Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness, and most likely Loki. Loki is going to deal a lot with multiverses, things like that. So I'm thinking that my theory that I'm the most confident in, well, at least I was before episode 3 came out, was that Mephisto was really Vision in disguise, and like him and what's her name? What's the other? Agnes, the Agnes chick.
Oh, the neighbor?
Yeah, are like working together to take advantage of Scarlet Witch, and I think it started out as like what?
Oh, Wanda.
Wanda, yeah, Wanda.
You said Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch is Wanda, yeah. So, because I think in the beginning, she lost her brother, she lost Vision, and then she got blamed for killing all those people. Granted, she did kill all those people, but it was an accident. Like, all that tragedy kind of built up, and she's like, you know what, I'm going to make a reality of my own, so then I don't have to worry about it. Does that, gets a little too deep into the whole thing, then Mephisto and Agnes come in and are like, hey, we could use this to our advantage, so let's take advantage of this situation.
What I'm really looking forward to, other than everything that I already said, was how Wanda got there by herself, and then the people who have the dome over her and watching her came along.
Well, she made the dome. The dome's her thing.
Yeah, but then they came along and built the facility around it with all the lights.
Well, I think it's because they when they made the dome, or well, when she made the dome, and then they probably were like, hey, where's Wanda? Or where's Wanda? Right? And then when they go to try to keep tabs on Wanda, they're like, they show up, and then this whole thing happens, with the dome, and they probably think someone else is doing it to her, and she's not doing it to herself. And I think that's why they, like you hear the FBI agent guy on the radio going, but Wanda, who's doing this to you? So I think that they think someone else is doing this to her, but really, she's doing it to herself. Well, at least at first. There's still something else playing into this whole thing. Or we could all just be wrong, and it could just be all her. Maybe Agnes is just a sword agent.
She's actually unconscious in one of the stones. This is the whole trick of her being inside the Mind Stone.
Well, I don't think it's going to be like that.
No, I don't.
If it was going to be like that, because another theory is that a lot of people are saying that it's just all a dream. And the only thing that I can say to that is, it's confirmed to not be a dream at this point. Basically. Because when Monica Rambeau gets thrown out of the dome, it's like, okay, now we know for sure that it's not a dream. It's not.
There's something going on. So.
Also, did you know that Monica Rambeau is pretty much, she has the same powers as Captain Marvel?
That's the first time we've seen her, right?
Well, she's the little kid in Captain Marvel.
Why is it Captain Marvel?
Oh, well, you know what? I don't blame you. Anyways, she's in Captain Marvel as a kid. And this is her like older.
Oh yeah, because Captain Marvel takes place in like the 90s.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways, to wrap this up, WandaVision is a really good show, and I think it's gonna go into some really, really cool places. I'm excited for Loki. I'm excited to see how this affects Loki. There's no way it's not gonna affect Loki.
Loki pops up at the end.
That would be really dope. But anyways, let us know what you guys think about WandaVision. Let us know some of your theories down below. Let us know what you guys think is going to happen next. Apparently, the fourth episode coming up, there has been a lot of speculation that we're going to figure out who the villain is, and if not the villain, we're going to be figuring out, how this all started. Like a perspective change is what Elizabeth Olsen said.
Elizabeth. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, that is the end of that. Any less sports?
Any less sports?
Yeah.